So today we are going to cover a new chapter from your book, English book. That will be chapter 5. You can take out your book. Are you ready for the class now? Okay, we will start a new chapter. Hey everyone, and can you hear my voice properly? Okay, Tushar Lanawat. Okay, later on start the chapter. S is silent here. Okay. Okay, so it's okay, Raj. We have started the class. I'm also late. Okay, so you can take out your book, page number 61. Because we have not yesterday also we have not done the. If you have any network issue, then you can see the video later on. Okay. Okay, now I'm also facing the same problem. Okay, so let's start. Okay, Louis Pasteur. Now let's say the network issue is where there is network issue too much. So let's see how much we can do it. It's a short story, so we can complete it very fast. So let's see if there will be no problem. Let's continue it. Okay. Okay. So now we will know about Louis Pasteur here. We will know a little bit about Louis Pasteur here. So before we continue with the chapter, let's see here. Where would you see you can see your book, that is page number 41. Page number, 61. Okay. So there you can see some of the images, is not it? You can see some of the images. Now, where would you see this following images, this signs? Where you can see this signs? Do you have any idea? These signs mention the names of some deadly diseases. So here are some signs in your book, page number 61. These are the signs of some deadly diseases. Okay. So find the names of the diseases and write them in the boxes below. So of course, where do we actually find this kind of diseases? Can you say? Okay, lab. Okay, yes, we can say lab, hospitals. Yeah. Yes, we can. Yes, lab is also correct. We can also say hospital. We see in the hospital, most of the signs are seen in the hospital, isn't it? It's given in a very big signboard. It's given everything, the explanation of everything very properly. So, of course, now we are talking about our diseases. Now we are also actually locked down here because of a particular disease, is not it? Because, so let's say it. So now, beware of animal bites, they may cause rabies, is not it? We can see in the hospital. The Anopheles mosquito is a carrier of malaria. Keep food and water covered. Use repellent. Sleep under a mosquito net. Prevention is the only cure for AIDS. Then you can say measles is a deadly disease. It can lead to pneumonia, diarrhea, other life-threatening complication. Rubella is caused by a virus. Rubella infection during pregnancy can lead to children born with congenital birth defects as blindness, deafness, mental retardation, congenital heart defects. So these are some of the signs, some of the symbol which we see in the hospitals, and they actually tells us that we should how we can prevent those things from it, isn't it? So okay, let's talk about Louis Pasteur today. Okay, yeah, it's okay. We have now we have started. We have not still started the story. Okay, so this is not so much important, but still, it's as we are going to read about Louis Pasteur, so we will know why Louis Pasteur is famous for what he is famous for. We will know it. So here, as we can see that there are some symbols of some diseases. So of course, it is related. This story is also related with some kind of diseases, where Louis Pasteur do some experiment or made some kind of vaccines and all to just to be cured from that particular disease. Okay, so let's say, okay, then next page. So one day a boy called Louis Pasteur was playing with his friends in Abois, a small town in France. Suddenly he saw a man running towards him. The man was very frightened. What is the matter? Louis asked him. Someone has been bitten by a mad wolf from the mountain. Louis was scared because he understood that the mad wolf was suffering from rabies. So now one day, a boy whose name was Louis Pasteur was playing with his friend in Abois. And Abois is a small town in France. Okay, so suddenly, as they were playing together, suddenly he saw a man running towards him. Suddenly, he saw that a man was running towards him, and the man, he was very frightened. And why he was frightened? Louis asked him, "What is the matter? Why he is actually running in such a way?" Then, the man, he replied that someone has been bitten by a mad wolf. The man replied that someone has been bitten by a mad wolf from the mountain. And then Louis, he was very scared because he understood that the mad wolf, he was suffering from rabies. So an animal who suffers from rabies, if he bite a particular any person, then of course the person will also get that disease. Rabies is what is actually rabies, let's say. Okay, so, rabies is a viral disease that causes inflammation of the brain in humans and other mammals. Animals with rabies go mad and die. So, rabies is actually a viral disease, okay, that actually causes inflammation of the brain in humans and other mammals. So, animals who have this kind of disease, they actually, what kind of symptom, they go mad and they die. And human being get the virus when they are bitten or scratched by animals with rabies. Now, how human being actually get this kind of disease? If an animal who is scratch any other animal or um, any other animal or scratched by any other scratched by any other animal to other animal or person, then that person will also get that disease. Okay, the man who was bitten by the mad wolf will get the disease and die. So this man who was bitten by the mad wolf, now he will also get that disease and he will also die. Louis, he thought. So Louis, he knew it that this kind of things will be happen with that man who is actually uh, bitten by that wolf. Okay. So the incident disturbed him. Who knew that one day he would be the one to find a cure for the deadly disease? So now this incident, um, okay, due to rainfall, if you cannot hear, you can see the video later on. Okay. Okay, so okay, Kiran, you can see the video later on. So now the man, now Louis Pasteur, he actually know all those things that he know that he, if an animal who is suffering from rabies bite or scratch any other man or any other animal, that person will also get that disease. So now he is very much worried because the man who was actually bitten by that mad wolf, he will also get the disease and he will die. So Louis, he thought about it. He was very much worried. He was disturbed. Uh, and that person today, we actually, this person Louis Pasteur, today he is so much famous. And who actually knew at that time that this person who was thinking in such a way will one day find a cure to this deadly disease? Okay, So if you have any problem in explanation, you please write it down, okay? So after that, many years later, while experimenting on rabbits, Pasteur found the deadly virus that causes rabies. In his experiments, he treated the ailing rabbits by injecting them with the same virus and succeeded in curing them. So now, many years later, uh, Pasteur he started experimenting, and he experiment on the rabbits first. So Pasteur he found that the deadly virus he found the deadly virus that causes rabies. He found that deadly virus that actually causes rabies. Okay, so now he experimented, and in his experiment he cured that rabbit who was also suffering from that same problem by injecting them with the same virus. He injected them with the same virus, and then he succeeded in curing them. So he actually experimented on an animal who was suffering from the same problem, and okay. So as the was successful in making that vaccine or making he says that if he yeah, now the network problem is going on. Yeah. So he thought only if he would have got chance to try it on human being, then maybe he would have more successful. Maybe he would have known that this vaccine would help. The same would also help a human being. But he did not got that chance. He did not got such a person, such human being who will actually be so courageous um, to put the vaccine on him. Vaccine has been made. Network problem, same thing going on here. Okay. Okay, everyone is facing network problem. Yeah. Let's say this is a very short story. Let's see how much we can complete it. Okay. Later on, you can see. You can see the video explanation of the video again. Okay, explanation you can see repeat it again. Okay, everyone is saying network problem. Will I continue it? Shall I continue now? Yeah, this is the last page, so we will complete it very soon. So I just want if we would complete it or not. Okay, let's start it. Okay, let's complete it. So as I was thinking that if he would have got the chance to put this vaccine on any human being, then it would be more successful. Okay, so okay, Neil has said that, okay, ma'am, you can continue, but we will nothing understand. Okay, we will not understand anything. Okay, let's say if you have any problem in understanding, later on you just repeat the video. Okay. Okay. So now, on July 6, 1885, a boy was returning from school where he was beaten by a mad dog. So on July 6, 1885, a boy he was returning from school and suddenly he was beaten by a mad dog. His mother came to Pasteur crying, "Can you save my son, sir?" Then his mother, she was very much worried, and she came crying bitterly to Pasteur, and she asked help from Pasteur if he can save her son. Then what he had said, "Would you please save him? I'm ready to give you everything I have." And that woman, she requested Pasteur to save her son, and she also tell him that she's ready to pay anything he likes it, anything he wanted, but please save her son. "Don't worry," Louis said, consoling the boy's mother. "I will do whatever I can. Maybe it will benefit the entire human race in the future. So now, Louis, he said it, okay, Louis, he said to his mother, he said to the mother, to the woman that not to worry, and he consoled me that he will he will try to save her son. And he also, as he had already had the vaccine, as he already had the vaccine, he thought that this will be the good opportunity to see if it will cure a human being or not, because already this person has been bitten by an animal which has the same problem, which an animal suffering from rabies. So he thought that this will be a benefit for all the human race in the future time. So he thought Pasteur was not sure if his method would work on human being. But Pasteur, he was not sure that if this method, if his method will work on human being or not, because on animal he was successful, but he has never applied it on human being. But this was his first human person whom he will apply, but he is not confident about the success he will get. Yet he had made up his mind to take the risk, but still he thought that he will take the risk. So he injected the boy with the virus and kept him under watch. So he injected this boy with the same virus, and he kept him under observation for some time. To his pleasant surprise, the boy responded to Pasteur's treatment. This new method of treatment of rabies made Pasteur famous all over the world. So then, after some time, as he was watching the boy if he will be cured or not, after some time he was very much surprised to see that the boy, he responded to Pasteur's treatment. And then from that day onwards, this new method of treatment of rabies has made Pasteur very famous all over the world. So today we all know Louis Pasteur. He is very much famous because of this treatment of rabies. In 1888, the French government founded the Pasteur Institute in Paris. This institute is dedicated to the study of biology, microorganism, disease, and vaccines. Louis Pasteur died in 1895. So in 1888, the French government founded a Pasteur Institute in Paris. And this institute, what they actually provide, they provide the study of biology, microorganism, diseases, and vaccines. So after that, then he became so much famous that French government he established an institute on the name of Pasteur, where the study of biology, microorganism, diseases, and vaccines are done. And then Louis Pasteur, he died in 1895. So it was a very short story about Louis Pasteur, that how Louis Pasteur has become famous. So understood, everyone? Is there any doubt? Though the network problem is going on. So have you understood? It's very easy. There only we have learned about Louis Pasteur, how he became famous and how he had actually treated the people by his vaccines. Okay, so let's see the question answer. Okay. Okay, now let's see the question answer. What happened one day while Louis Pasteur was playing with his friend? You can reply it. What happened one day while Louis Pasteur was playing with his friend? You can say the answer in page number 62. Okay. In page number 62, you can see the answer. What happened one day when Louis Pasteur was playing with his friend? So what happened when he was playing with his friend? He saw a man running towards him. And then when he asked about the matter, he found that he told him that a man was bitten by a rabies. Yeah, so that was what Louis Pasteur came to know from there. Okay, so that from page number 62, you can write it down. One day When Louis Pasteur was playing with his friend, he saw a man running towards him. When he asked what was the matter, when he asked about the reason about it, then the man replied that a man was beaten. Someone has beaten by a mad wolf from the mountain, by a mad wolf who was suffering from rabies from the mountain. Okay. Okay, let's see next question. What does rabies cause in human being? What does rabies cause in human beings? What does rabies cause in human being? Yeah, animals with rabies go mad and die. Okay. Animals who are suffering from rabies, they go mad, they become mad and they die. Okay, that is a viral disease. Okay. Okay, that is what next question. Let's see next question number 3. What experiment did Pasteur conduct on rabbits? What experiment did Pasteur conduct on rabbits? That will be page number 63. You can see the answer in page number 63. What experiment on rabbits? Pasteur treated the ailing rabbit by injecting them with the same virus, and he was succeeded in curing them. Okay, he injected them with the same virus. Next is, who was Pasteur's first human patient? Who was Pasteur's first human patient? It was a boy. Pasteur's first human patient was a boy who was returning from school when he was bitten by a mad dog. So he was a small boy. Okay. Where and when did the French government establish the Pasteur Institute? What is it famous for? So the French government established the Pasteur Institute in Paris in 1888, and this institute is famous, is dedicated to the study of biology, microorganism, diseases, and vaccines. Okay, you can write that answer. So question answer did. Okay, so that you can write it down. Then number 2, you must have noticed that the lesson has many words related to diseases. Read the lesson carefully and note down all this word in the word web below. One has been done for you. So this is for your work. So you will just read the lesson and you will find it out. There are many words that are related with the diseases. Just read the lesson carefully and write down those words in the circle given below. Okay, one already done, that is virus, and then you will have lots of words here. Okay, that is for you. Then we have some grammar here also. Of course, we have done tense. So you can do this one by yourself. So you do it, page number 67. You do it, complete it, and show it to me tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow you please send those answers you wrote it in the book. Okay. Question number E. Okay, let me see question number E. Question number E is, where and when did the French government establish the Pasteur Institute? Where? In Paris in 1888, and what was it famous for? So that one you will get it. Lesson number Page number 63, you will get this answer in page number 63, the last paragraph. In 1888, the French government founded the Pasteur Institute in Paris, and this institute was famous for the study of biology, microorganism, diseases, and vaccines. Okay, clear? So this one, the last paragraph. So you can do it this one. Okay. So question answer, you write down the question answer. Of course, lesson number 4 also I have already gave you the idea how you can write the question answer. So you write it down and show it to me tomorrow, both the lesson. Okay, lesson number 4 and lesson number 5. And then you have on page number 67, you have some grammar here. We have already done. Okay, so you just read this one and then fill up the blanks. Okay, number C, you have in number C, complete the sentence using the simple present or the present continuous form of the verb in the bracket. So we have already done tense. You complete this one, and tomorrow every one of you please send the whatever homework I have given you. Please send, after completing it, send the photo of this answers. Okay, understood everyone? No, the fill in the blanks, you can do it in your book, but question answer, you have to do it in your notebook. Okay, fill up the blanks, like complete the sentence using simple present or the present continuous form. Do it yourself. And then again, you have in page number 68, no, all the important things are given here. You can read it out, like where we can use simple present. Already we have done in the class. You can read it out. To express universal truth, to express habitual or repeated action, to indicate situation that are permanent, we use present indefinite tense. Okay, present, and then where we can use present continuous tense. We use the present continuous tense to express an action that is presently going on. And then simple past tense to talk about an action that has already taken place, to show a series of completed actions. Past continuous tense to refer to an action that was going on for a certain period of time. So all this has been done in the class. So you just write it down and show it to me. Lesson number 4 and 5, question answer, that is your homework. And then the grammar part, that is page number 67, where to use simple present and present continuous. If some fill up the blanks is there, you do it and show it to me tomorrow. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, so I hope everyone has understood. So let's end the class for today here. So do you have any doubt, homework doubt and all? Okay. Yes, in notebook you have to do, Kiran. Okay, in notebook, fill up the blanks. You can write it in the book, but others you write it in your notebook. Okay. From grammar, no, not from grammar. From the same book, you have some grammar part also. In page number 65 or 66, that part you have to do it. Okay. Understood, Raj? Okay. Okay then. So okay, for today, let's end the class here. So again, we will start our class at the same time at 12:30. Tomorrow it will be at not 12:30, this 1:30 only. Okay. So tomorrow we will start some new topic. So you complete the homework and show it to me tomorrow. Okay. So thank you, students. Bye bye, students.